Hi guys, it's Aqua Thrasher here today, and it's time for video 3. Today we're going to be making some necklaces, Gothic ones, but it doesn't have to be Gothic if you change the color scheme. We're going to just be using some leftover yarn, not yarn, ribbon. See, there's some ribbon. They don't have to be very long, as long as they're at least 6 inches. The main one has to be longer, at least the size of your neck, but every other strand, it doesn't have to be as long. You're gonna need some clasps or buttons like I used yesterday. If you didn't see my video from yesterday, go ahead and go check it out. Jump rings. You may need an eye pin, I'm not sure, but I have the eye pins here. Okay, the first thing that we're gonna need to do is we're gonna take some ribbon and you're gonna fold it like this in half and then roll it. Well, I already rolled one up, but you get the hint. You roll it up. Wait, I'll do it. I guess I'll do it. Yeah, I'll show you guys. I'm rolling it up. Sorry if you can't see what I'm doing. See, you roll it up and then you cut it, and then on one of the ends, whichever ends you choose, you take the super glue and you fill it all in here on the bottom. And then you let it dry. Okay, I've already went ahead and I've done that, and I've also taken two pieces of ribbon and just made a bow, and then when I made the bow I put the super glue so it won't come apart. Okay, here's the rose that I did, rosebud. Yeah, okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this ribbon here and I'm going to measure it around my neck and make it into a choker because I love chokers. Okay, so I got the right length. And if you want to make sure that the necklace doesn't fray, you can either put super glue on the ends, or you could use a lighter and you can just light it and it'll just burn it and make it stay in place. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the bow and I'm going to glue it in the center of the necklace. So I take the super glue, put something under it so you don't get it on your table or whatever, because that wouldn't be good. The center, this is about the center here. Take the super glue, put the super glue there, take your bow. You can put your bow off to the side like this. That's what I want to do. And I want to really make sure it stays there. Okay. There we go. I'm going to take the rose and I'm going to put it next to it. Maybe I'll put some more of this cool looking ribbon. And I'm going to put it like that. I'm going to hold it for a second. There we go. Holding it. It's hot. Alright. That didn't take too long. Now I'm going to take this and the super gluey looking side. That's going to go right in there. Just like that. So I'm going to take some more super glue and I'm going to put some on the rose, and I'm going to put some right here, And just going to press it down. Let's press it down for a few seconds. And if you don't know how long to hold it, once it starts feeling a little warm, it means that it's already sticking, because it's like a chemical reaction. I think when the super glue hits the air, that's what makes the chemical reaction. You know what? It will look cute if I made it kind of look wrapped around. Let's see. You know, like crisscrossy. That's super cute. I think that's what I'm going to do there. I'm going to take some glue. See, sometimes you may not know what you're going to make. Just let inspiration hit you and then you'll know what to do. Just don't be afraid to craft. Don't be afraid. Don't overthink things and just be like, okay, that seems like it would look nice. And just do it. Anybody can craft. All you need to do, just relax and let the crafting talk to you. And yes, you can quote me on that. Okay. Just pressing that down. I don't want it to stick to my fingers though. If you get some super glue stuck to you and you can't get it off, what you're gonna have to do is you just take some nail polish remover. See, like, didn't want to do what I wanted to do. Okay, guess it wasn't a good idea to put it on there just for this part because it's mesh. I'm just gonna hold it like this, and yes, definitely it is going to stick to my fingers, but nail polish remover, make sure it has acetone in it, because acetone is what removes super glue from things. Also, if you have paint on something like a hard surface, acetone will also take it off. It's not wanting to do what I want it to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of this thin ribbon here and I'm going to use it as a binder. Sometimes what you want to do doesn't work, but you know what? Sometimes it works in your favor because maybe the way that you didn't think of doing it will make something look even cuter than you thought it was going to look. You know what? I was right. It does look cuter like this. I'm just going to do it like this and like this. I'm just knotting it. That's all I'm doing here. Nothing too spectacular. Well, it is spectacular looking, but I'm saying it's not too difficult to do. I'm sorry if I was out of frame. Okay. These ribbons were all from the Dollar Tree, so it won't cost you too much to do this project. Another good thing that you can do with eye pins, I left this uncapped too long, so you can stick it in there, pull it out, and it will open it back up. Yeah, that worked. There we go. Perfect. So that looks cute. This is definitely Gothic looking. I'm going to cut this though. There we go. Pretty. Okay, so now you just need to do the back part of it. So the back part, the way I'm going to do it is I am using the jump rings. So I'm going to fold it in half like this. Put it through. My fingers are a little stiff and a little glued. It'll come off. If you don't want to use acetone or you don't have acetone, well, that gives you a good excuse to take a nice long hot bath. That will get rid of any stickiness that you might have. Alright, now you want to make sure that these jump rings don't come off. So again, you're going to put some super glue. Okay, I'm going to do the other jump ring on the other side. If you're wondering why I'm doing 2 jump rings, well, you know what? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a smaller jump ring on the other side, because it's going to be for these clasps. Generally, if you look at necklaces, the clasp part usually has a smaller jump ring if it has one at all. So that's what I'm doing right here. And I closed it up. Okay. Oops. Okay, so we take it, fold it in half again, and we're just going to tie it and put some super glue. You can hear my fingers, how they're all super glued up. It's funny. I don't know. I was amused. All right. I'm going to cut off the excess, because you don't need the excess, obviously. Pretty. That's all there is to it. See, that is totally it. Simple necklace. It only takes a few things to make, which everything pretty much you can get at the Dollar Tree. You could even get the buttons if you wanted to use buttons, you know, for the back part. And you could get everything from the Dollar Tree. I even think that they have super glue, but if they don't have super glue, you can get it at the grocery store, like 2 of them for $1 or something. So you could, if you had to buy everything, you don't even really need this many colors of ribbon, but if you wanted to buy, you know, several colors of ribbon, like, because it doesn't use that much ribbon for this project, if you bought 3 different ribbons and super glue and stuff, it'd only end up costing you about $5, but you can make so many more of them, like as gifts or whatever, so it's fast and didn't cost that much. I hope you guys really enjoyed this project. I enjoy making the videos and sharing some of my tricks. So you don't have to spend a lot of money to look nice and add accessories. You can also make a bracelet like, you can make this, but smaller, and it could be a bracelet. So thank you so much for taking your time out of your day to watch my videos. And if you made any of the things that I've showed you how to do, well, tag me in your video or whatever. I'm also on Instagram, and just show me on Instagram, the same name. Thank you guys so much. Bye.